Pastrami versus corned beef. What's the difference? Love deli debates? Hit subscribe now for more tasty showdowns. The deli counter of a grocery store is home to a variety of cured meats processed into logs and infused with sodium. Whether that's appetizing or not is subjective, but for millions of people, loading up on chicken, turkey, corned beef, and pastrami for sandwiches is as much a part of the supermarket experience as struggling with a sticky wheel on a shopping cart. But, those last two deli orders can be somewhat confusing. Pastrami seems similar to corned beef. Both are salted meats culled from cows, and both would probably be shunned by dietitians and cardiologists. So, what's the real difference? When it comes to saturating the meat with a solution of salt and spices, both pastrami and corned beef largely get the same treatment. They're brined in sugar, cloves, and dill, as well as preservatives. And both come from cows. But that's about where the similarities end. While both pastrami and corned beef come from bovine origins, they originate in different places. Pastrami is taken from the shoulder, or decal. It can also be sourced from just below the ribs. Corned beef, meanwhile, is brisket taken from the lower chest. Sometimes pastrami can be made from brisket, though it doesn't wind up being the same as corned beef. More on that in a moment. Alright, so let's dive into how these delicious meats are made. Pastrami is also spicier with pepper, mustard seeds, and other flavors added. Corned beef, on the other hand, is brined but otherwise gets no special treatment. Now, when it comes time for cooking, pastrami gets smoked while corned beef is broiled. The net result is two meats of similar profile that wind up with different tastes and textures, thanks to these prep methods. In fact, some folks use pastrami as a catch-all term for the smoke and spice process, and even apply the same technique to turkey or salmon. Interesting, right? Let's take a little journey into the past. Pastrami has roots in Romania, with immigrants bringing it to the United States in the 20th century. It was originally made with goose, believe it or not. Corned beef underwent a similar metamorphosis, with Irish immigrants using pork until they found beef more widely available in America. Quite the evolution, wouldn't you say? And no, corned beef doesn't actually contain any corn. The term originates with corn as a method of preserving meat with salt. It's a little bit of a linguistic twist, isn't it?